Hello everyone, this is your friend, my friend, and welcome to Shower Talks number 11. I'm getting pretty good at this intro stuff, but I don't know what I'm going to talk about Shower Talks 11 today. Got a lot in my mind with too many things. I don't know what to pick. So, I've been brushing up on Elder Scrolls stuff since got a lecture coming up. And I'm gonna make it another Elder Scrolls episode. Shower Talks 11, another Elder Scrolls. Talked about Caius Casales last time. It's cool. Well, I talked about a mod idea or like a roleplay idea for Caius. Let me talk about lore. I'm gonna talk about lore, yeah. So I'm gonna talk. I can't help it. I'm gonna talk about Dagoth because that's my favorite. I love Dagoth. It's by far the best villain in, I want to say all of the Elder Scrolls episodes, games. Yeah. Because, Dagoth is cool. It's like, I'm gonna play the Emperor. Got him. I'm not remembering, I don't remember the plot of Dagoth is exactly. I know it's like a bunch of different things you have to do to rebuild the staff or something. Okay, whatever. I don't remember. But yeah, let's move past it. Tomorrow we have the boy, the man, the legend of Dagoth. Dagoth, welcome to you, my friend. Explain what destiny is made. So Dagoth is a very cool character in the lore. He used to be a chimer back when the Dark Elves were the White Elves, or not the White Elves, but the Enlightened Elves. That's what chimer would translate to, I guess. And back in the day, they just said originally the race of elves came to Tamriel, and they all landed in the Somerset Isles. Apparently they used to come from Aldmeris or something. Could be like space stuff. Could also just be, it's supposed to be that Aldmeris was like part of Etherius, so like the skies and the stars. So Oracle used to be like alien stuff, technically, if you want to go with Elder Scrolls alien theories. Maybe Starfield might have something to do with that. I want to talk about Starfield theories later. So Elder Scrolls, the first race of elves, which is the High Elves, is the race that first got to the Somerset Isles from Aldmeris, which may or may not be in the sky or part of the Divines or with the Divines. We don't know exactly. So they were there. They set up the Somerset Isles to make it really nice and pretty, and then Trinamac was kind of like their leader, I think. Trinamac was very important still. He was kind of like the face of the whole High Elf movement. Like, we gotta stick together, Daddy Akatosh? No, not Akatosh, no. Hold on, what's his name? Because the High Elf Society at the beginning was also a lot. It had a lot to do with ancestor worship. So when they first came down from Oriel, yes. When they first came down from Aldmeris, they saw themselves as the descendants of Oriel, which is essentially the elven version of Akatosh, which is just the god of time. They later get recompromised into the same being. It's weird. But right now, in the timeline, the High Elves are the descendants of I just said it, and I already forgot. Oriel, yes. They're the descendants of Oriel, and they gotta stick together. Trinamac is their champion, and eventually, some of the Daedra, specifically Boethia, gets some of the people that were in Aldmeris to just say, in the Somerset Isles, to just be like, hey, why don't you leave? Like, there's all that land over there. You want to just go? And people were like, you know what? Yeah, we should go. Why are we here? Like, getting kind of crammed up. I don't know if it actually was getting crammed up, but like, why not go take the other land that nobody's in, as far as we know. So, yeah, they go and they settle. Well, they start. Long story short, Trinamac tells them, please don't go, we gotta band together. And then Boethia literally eats Trinamac and shits him out later for getting in the middle of her plans. That is what births Malacath later. But, don't worry about that. Not in this video at least. Okay, so after Boethia gets her way and tells everybody, with the prophet Dagoth, Boethia told Dagoth originally to go ahead and take her people, which were the Velothi originally. They later become, once they settle in what is today Morrowind, I don't remember the name of the continent that it was before. Velothi? No, I don't know. But yeah, they get to Morrowind. Resdane, yeah, that's what it was called. They get to Resdane before Morrowind is Morrowind. The settlers that come with Dagoth name the land Resdane. And then, they're there for a little while. They eventually find the dwarves that were just like right underneath them, and it's like, oh, hello, do you mind if we're here? Like, as long as you leave us alone and let us do our experiments, just sure. And that was it for a little bit. Then eventually, like, the longer they were there, the great houses of Morrowind were kind of settling in. Everybody was getting together in little groups, but they were also being divided by like the differences between the groups in the same inhabited land. That's why today we have the house system in Morrowind. Everybody watch my face? And even back in the day when it was still the Resdane, the land of the Chimera, even the dwarves had a house. So let me go over the houses real quick just so you have an idea. So we have House Hlalu, which is the first house you meet in Morrowind. They're all about like shmoney business, move product. The capitalist house essentially. But it's also the house that's the least liked in Morrowind for a lot of reasons. We're not going to go into house politics right now. Just explaining the houses. So Hlalu capitalist. We have House Redoran, which is my brother's. That's the first house I joined. It's all about strength, unity, and protecting the land. And also consumption. Use the whole of the prey you kill or the animal, because that's why the headquarters for House Redoran is in a giant crab carapace, because there was a giant crab and it just yoinked them. And it's like, oh, now there's a giant crab shell, so let's just live there. And so they live there. I really like Aldruin. That's one of my favorite things. Oh, and that won't spoil that right now. I'll talk about it in the lecture. Well, that's it for the shower, but I still have some. I didn't even talk about Dagoth. This has just been all Morrowind lore, because I'm trying to set up the lore to tell you about Dagoth. So, okay, yes, they do all that, then Battle of Red Mountain, Indoril Nerevar goes with Vor and Dagoth to stop Kagranak from activating the Numidium, which would essentially destroy the world with a giant robot. They stop him, but then they're left with the robot and with the tools to use the robot. So it's like, fuck, what do we do? And Vor and Dagoth, as the closest advisor to Indoril Nerevar, is like, dude, this is too fucked up. Just destroy it. Destroy it right here, right now, please. Like, I don't want to deal with it. Well, that's one of the ways in which people say that it goes in Morrowind, because it's not very clear how it ended up going. So it's kind of dubious. It's dubious by design as well. Like, they wanted you to think about it. It's like, did it go this way or did it go that way? But like the way I'm telling you right now is like a general consensus of how things went. So then Nerevar goes back to Mournhold, I think, and this is the city in Morrowind. He gets Almalexia, Soldasil, and Vivek, and he tells them, hey, so we stopped the Dwemer, we have the giant death robot and some really cool tools, and the heart of Lorcan, the beating heart of the world. What do we do? And then these guys are like, is that so? May we see it? And so Nerevar takes them to the heart, and a lot of things happen. That's where like the crux of the dragon break happens. Stuff in between and before and after does occur, but for the most part, oh, I'm still gonna talk. Yeah. For the most part, it's just like they all go in and not everybody comes back out. So one of the stories is that when they got there, because Nerevar asked Dagoth, Warren Dagoth, to stay protecting the tools and the heart. They say that the heart and the tools corrupted him, and he used the tools and the heart, and so he was going insane when they got there, so they had to kill him. And they say that that crazed Dagoth is also the one who killed Indoral Nerevar. The other side of the story goes that when they got there, they killed the tribunal, which is the three advisors in the Vivek, Sothasil, and Amalexia, see the potential of the tools and the heart. They know that Nerevar is not very okay with using them, it seems. So it's like, nah, we're just gonna cut the middleman. Literally cut the middleman, kill him, just backstab him. And it's like, okay, well, now he's not here, so let's use the tools. And to that, then they say that that's when Warren Dagoth turns into like Dagoth, or it's like, what the fuck? You guys betrayed my bro. And it's fucked up, So, but we're not sure exactly which of those things happened. But one thing happens for sure. Vivek, Sothasil, and Amalexia ascend to godhood. They become the living tribunal. They replace the original good Daedra that got them to resting. And then I don't know if they renamed the land Morrowind themselves, or if that was already happening because of political reasons, but it happens at around that time that the change of name takes place. And so the tribunal rises, but also Dagoth rises. Like, they defeat them, they kind of like sucker punch them or something, and they just kind of seal them there in the Red Mountain with the heart, because they weren't able to take the heart out of there. So Dagoth has the heart, has some of the tools, and it's just in Red Mountain. And they're really scared of Dagoth because he's really powerful. And so they just kind of make a wall around Red Mountain, a ghost fence, like a fence made out of literal souls, just in order to keep the influence of Dagoth contained to the mountain. And from the mountain, Dagoth is essentially spreading like super COVID spliced with cancer. Yes, it's called Corpus. It's a pretty ugly disease, but yeah. He's my favorite of the main villains of the Elder Scrolls series. I mean, I don't know about online because I haven't played ESO, but I know some stuff that happens there. I like him better than Alduin for sure. Who looks that guy? Ooh, dragon! I'm gonna eat the world. Oh, and the civil war happening over here. I don't. Skyrim's cool, but like Alduin just no. Alduin just doesn't beat Dagoth. And well, that's the thought. Having fun thinking about Dagoth. That's the second Elder Scrolls shower thought, and this is the 11th shower thought in general. This has been your friend, my friend, and if you haven't showered, go ahead and take a shower. All right. Well, it's just a bit of a longer one than usual, but well, if you haven't showered, take a shower in peace.